hopefully everything's fine here. I don't know. Oh shoot, dropped my glove. We're gonna try this again. I've been trying to make this video for way too long, honestly, and a lot happened in the process of trying to make this video, man. Mainly because, well, trying to get all the equipment that I wanted to get, 360 camera. I'm gonna get a pole soon, but on the bike like this, is not really that grand. I feel like, it's not the best of the best. I might just run 4K, only 30. 4K 50? Sure, I mean that's fine. 4K is more than enough for what I'm gonna do today. But either way, let's just start recording on a full battery. See how this goes. I'll go for a little drive, just to talk. Hopefully my mic is not actually. Hopefully it's not doing anything stupid, because I have a whole bunch of content. Still a little cold. But either way, I'm trying to make content, and everything just went bad. I swear, I had something to show. So this bike had full fairings at one point, and I kid you not, they freaking fell. It actually blew up. So this bike didn't run as good as it does now. Did it stop recording? Bro, what the heck? Come on. Yeah, stay recording, honestly. But at one point, this thing wasn't running properly at all. And I tried to get this thing to run right, but it just didn't. So then I figured out that when I cleaned the carburetors, the jets were clogged, unfortunately. And so at around like 7,000 RPMs, I have some of the clip, but it's just the sound isn't there because like all you hear is the mic from the actual camera, which that just ruined everything. SD card speed slow. So it's freaking okay. I gotta change my SD card then on that. Battery's also about to die. So in reality, so I have to run this at even less frames. Unfortunately, I accidentally switched the camera quality, not the quality, the SD card, to then run this card on that one. But either way, it should be fine at around 4K 24. I don't even know. Now it runs really well. Alright, I'm not going to use this then. I'm just going to keep it as aesthetic, I guess, until I freaking figure this out. But all this is just too new to me. Which is all a new experience, Hopefully you guys can hear me still good. I'm going to try to talk loud. Just to see. This is all just a test run. So if this comes into the video, then okay, that's great. But I have a lot of wind noise in my own ear, so I can imagine how this is going. But it now res a lot better than it used to. It used to struggle at going to 55 miles per hour. I'm hoping this stuff is picking up my mic and not affecting anything. It stays up as well. But either way, I'm just trying to ride, enjoy myself a little bit. It's Sunday. It's late in the day. It's later in the day. So I'm just chilling, trying to ride, trying to enjoy the ride. Got some new boots. My buddy gave it to me. I guess he's like $300 boots. I don't know. They were like CDC Ice Pros or something. I have no idea what they're called, but oh, Porsche. One day I'll own a Porsche, man. But my fairings came off, so I took this one off. That one was fine, but when I got home, I'm like, this one was gone because it ripped off on the highway. I was going, you know, legal speed limit. And well, after like I fixed the bike, I started running better and more smoother. So I keep forgetting I gotta actually rev this thing out more because it's used to it now. But it wasn't running properly back then, so now it's running a lot more smoother. Feels a lot better. But I was on the highway just riding, and literally, freaking my I felt a freaking huge like push on my leg. And the freaking plastic is freaking ripped out, and I was like, what the hell is that? I didn't notice that at the time because I was just riding, looking straight, going legal speed limit, and literally looked down, like, gone, nothing was there. I was like, no, my fairings. I looked behind me and literally just seeing an absolute horror of just plastic everywhere, and I was like, gosh darn it. After I just got this bike to run a little bit better, still needs a little more work on the top end. Because once I'm full throttling it, it doesn't want to go faster than what it is. But it's a lot more smoother now, more enjoyable. I can actually enjoy the ride, even though this thing's old as hell. It's still very fun, very fun. I can't complain personally, because it's my first bike, you know. But it's still very enjoyable. Oh yeah, hit that, hey! But either way, it's my first bike, so I can't complain. For 500 bucks, I bought the thing for $500. 1991 Honda VFR 750. And the reason why I can't find the plastics or the fairings for this thing is because they only ran this freaking body style, phase 1, for literally only, I don't know, 3 years. 91, 92, 93. And they changed the body style afterwards. And literally I can't even use it. This is all wet, so I gotta be careful. But I couldn't use it, so now this has no fairings. I found one, but it's like it would have to come from like Britain, and I'm not paying 500 bucks for a fairing for the full front. It's the whole front end. It's like a Street Fighter variant, and it was for my year. And I was like, oh, how much is it? $500? No, I'm good. That's the same price I bought my bike. Why would I spend that much money on a bike that I just want to use to run and ride and just like enjoy the ride? You know, it's an older bike. It's not a freaking brand new bike that it's gonna, you know, actually want to you put money into it to make it look nicer, because it's not that nice looking. I don't know if I'm gonna go up to like a early 2000s VFR with the VTEC fuel injected. That would be something I would like, because I don't got no Ducati money. I have no Aprilia RSV4 money. I don't have that kind of money, so I'm gonna have to go a little cheaper just to, you know, enjoy a nice V4 sound, because these sound amazing. Runs good, aluminum frame, single-sided swing arm. So, very enjoyable bike, needless to say. I'm still not driving this bike how it should be, because it can rev so much higher than what I'm doing. So I'm like babying this bike right now, honestly. 30 miles per hour limit, but still. On the top end, I wonder if I adjust it, it'll do better. But like, I feel like I gotta put a filter on this thing because I didn't put no filter on it. Literally have no freaking intake filter. I took it off because it was like chewed up by like a snake or something. Making sure my tire pressures are good. I didn't do that. Hopefully I'm fine, but oh shoot. When this thing freaking rumbles, bro, it's so freaking annoying. Let me see, make sure my tires are good, because oh yeah, tire's good. Tire is good. Tire is fine. I had to make sure because that thing looked not good. What? Gosh darn it. Get off your phone, homie. But either way, I'm going to a little spot. Don't 100% know the direction, but you know, if I get lost, I get lost in the sauce. You feel me? All right. Am I in the right spot? What the hell am I doing? I went the wrong way. Oh, I gotta turn around. Hold up. Oh, I swear, bro. They make these ones hard to figure out. I'm just talking about this one spot. This is like where like the richest of the rich people live. Straight up insane. I'm sure they're not expecting a motorcycle up here. Definitely not. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, thank you. Yep. Where the heck is that spot at? Oh, I gotta do all this? Damn. Oh, that makes sense. They changed this thing, man. They changed everything. I hope no cops get called on me, bro, on some real. I just did a little burnout. I just felt not a little burnout, I spun out a little bit. Those kids are nice. Oh yeah, this is the spot, yep. Oh, you can already see it. This song is so nice, dude. Alright. Well, I mean, half these guys are not even here, bro. That's one thing I noticed, that like, these rich people houses, bro, they don't even be here. They be like in Florida or somewhere else. You know, good on them, shoot. I don't blame them, shoot. If I had the money, I would do the same thing. I just take this left right here. And we can go through here. These guys aren't here though, that's for sure. I'm just shifting up so I don't have it to be too loud. They changed the spot a little bit. A lot of houses got more built. I took a picture up here of my boy right there in that spot right there. It's a freaking beautiful spot to be at. Super windy up here though, that's for sure. But the view is to die for, bro, I swear. It is to die for. But there she is. She ain't the prettiest. Lost my fairing, like I said. Whole fairing got ripped off, and You know, I can't do much about that. I was on the highway and I just got yanked and my foot was right here. I got absolutely smacked. I was like, what was that? Look down. I'm like, oh shoot. So then I just took the other side off as well. So I'm like, there's no point of having this side on and the other side not on. You know, this one was perfectly fine, but it's so hard to find fairings for this thing. But you can see, single side swing arm, very beautiful bike, ahead of its time in my opinion. Very cool bike, very fun to ride, very enjoyable. But I just wanted to ride to clear my mind because I was just so, overwhelmed with stress and everything else. And then my bike failing on me, not failing me, but like having issues and ripped off, and I had car issues as well. But look at it. This is beautiful, man. Especially when it's sunny, no clouds. You get the sunset. Oh, bro, it's amazing. We can see that freaking line over there. Beautiful. Now I know how to come up here, so I'm gonna come up here a little more often. Hopefully no one gets upset about it, but like, you can't blame me. This is absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I could tell some dude in a truck definitely pulled up and drove their truck or something, or a four wheeler actually. It's like a four wheeler, much smaller than a four wheeler. Brought their four wheeler in here and just go off of there. I don't blame them. This thing's really nice up here. But for the time, it's my first bike. I can't complain. I'm blessed. I can't complain about what I got. Um, do I wish it was a newer bike? 100%. But it's a bike. It's to enjoy, and it's a growth. It takes time to get to that point of like learning and getting better and getting more confident as a rider. Because I want to get to the point where I be in the gym, so I'm trying to lose weight, and I want to get in shape before I can like actually take it to the track. Not this bike. No, no, no. Get an actual like sports bike, take it to the track. Um, this is just for me to enjoy, riding as an experience, growing as a rider. Um, but this is just beautiful. I can't complain on this. Like this is what I want to do is ride, look at scenery, talk about life, and what life has in store for me in the future, hopefully. Because this is gonna be more than just like simple content, um, of like motorcycle content. Because I also do more than just motorcycles. I'm a technician. I work on cars, so I'm always with my hands with my car. I have a 1999 Mitsubishi Eclipse, which I'm currently right now taking the motor out to do a full refresh on that motor and upgrade the motor to get a forged internals and all that stuff to push more power with that 428. I was thinking about freaking getting a 4G63, but yo, I ain't gonna lie to you. That's a lot of money. I don't got the money to freaking 4G swap that junk, all-wheel drive it, everything. That's just too much for me personally. For right now, people with money they just send it out, but I'm doing most of the work myself. I'm not gonna like take it to someone and have them fix it. Like I want to do most of the work. And currently in my location, like I can't really do all that stuff. So for the meantime, bikes are just as faster than most cars. Also more enjoyable when you get on the bike, man. It's an experience. It's really fun. And now that this is freaking exposed, I might just freaking make it really clean, make it really shiny, make it polish it out. That'd be really nice. I want to get a Street Fighter kit for this to make it look a lot more better. But I'm gonna leave here soon. Just wanted to talk to you guys so you can see the bike. Absolutely gorgeous. Fat tire in the back. This is an old school freaking exhaust. I almost fell. You saw that? It's crazy. Old school exhaust sounds nice, but it needs to be tuned because like I could tell that not having an intake and just having like I emptied this out, took the whole thing out. There's not enough fuel. That's still to this day, to right now, not enough fuel. I'd rather be more rich than lean, but I'm gonna get to that point soon of tuning it properly and getting it how I want it to be. Got to do some noise reduction things because this thing shakes a lot because it doesn't. There's nothing there. It's not. It's like it's a slide on, so when you hit a bump, it freaking makes noises. This too. I want to replace this, but this is an enjoyable bike. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video. It's small. It's a short video, but this is a work in progress of getting better and learning. And a lot of people say, especially Fastlane D, which I look to his videos and enjoy watching his videos. You work hard, you stay consistent, and you learn. You could do anything. So it's all a learning process. currently learning how to play guitar, currently learning how to freaking edit and do videos and stuff like that, currently learning how to get better at writing, step by step by step. And then you'll get to the point where you want to see yourself. As long as you work towards the future, you'll be there. So God bless. See ya.